Hello, my friends. This is part 2 of loads of earrings and great stuff. All right. It should be number 204. Anyways, let's work on cleaning, evaluating, and just basically the next step. Okay. This is vinegar. And this is hot soapy water with just a touch of Dawn in hot water. All right, got some brushes. This here's a stiff eyebrow brush. We don't use the comb. This is a paintbrush. Here's another paintbrush. We do not want to use the same brush in the vinegar as we do in the soapy water. And some of this we're just going to do just dry brush. All right, first one I want to do is this kitty cat. All right, you see that discoloration? That's green. Anything that's green, I don't trust. Chances are that's verdigris. So I'm going to take some vinegar and I am going to hit it, soak it up real good with this. It could be paint. It's awfully dark green. If it is verdigris, it will dissolve. This will kill it. So, it's not going to hurt these rhinestones here because I'm not going to touch the rhinestones with this. This is, yeah. Okay, let me let that sit for a little bit. These are the other pieces that have green on them. You see that right there? This piece, is it worth anything? Not really. The coolest part about it is the scroll work on the ear part. And since these are not worth saving, and that one's missing, I'm just going to drop it right into the vinegar. Same with that one. All right, this one here. Where was the... This is the Leah Sophia. I have some more information on that now from my sister. Leah Sophia was a jewelry place where they used to do the home shows. You'd invite all your neighbors and they'd come in and they would do demonstrations and you just buy from the vendor that came into the home. And usually the hostess would get a special gift. But I never did a jewelry party because I was never into jewelry. I know, how can that be? I didn't even have my ears pierced until I was in my 50s. Yeah, so, okay, wow, that's dirty in there. We want to make sure there's absolutely no green verdigris anywhere. So get in the little crevices, and right there is where I saw it. Right there. Right around the edge of that post. And they usually, when you get verdigris, it will be in cracks and crevices first before it starts growing and spreading. So, look how bent that post is. We would take either a flat nose pliers like this, or you could use your, if you have nylon pliers, that would work even better. But you don't want anything that's got the tooling in here, the sharp edges. All right. That's, still a little bent there. Go around it, bite, 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 bite. Okay, much better. All right, all right, once you get the vinegar off from these, you want to rinse them off because they, the acid also, just like the verdigris, can eat into the metal because it's an acid. All right. Just rub, 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 rub. Let it soak for a little bit. Since this doesn't have a foil on the back and it isn't in a cup, look at inside. Can you see inside? Let me hold that up. Come on, focus on the thing. Don't know if you can see, but there's green inside the bottom. So let's get the vinegar all the way down into that. You don't want just the outside. You want to get anything that's got green on it, because verdigris will spread. It will grow. What you want to do is you want to kill it, and you want to make sure it's totally eradicated. So there's some pieces where you can't get to where the verdigris is. It's better off just dropping the whole piece into vinegar and hoping you don't ruin it, rather than to let it fester and grow. All right, I'm actually going to drop that in. I think that's going to be okay in there. Let me check this one. Yeah, see, that's got it in it too. So let that soak. Okay, I would rather destroy a piece and kill the verdigris than chance it spreading to other pieces of jewelry. Is this piece worth anything? Not really. It used to be a pearl, and the pearl part got wore off, or not sure what happened to it. Just scrubbity, scrubbity. This is a fairly soft brush. This is not a really hard brush. Letting you know that there are different hardnesses when it comes to paint brushes. All right, now let that sit for a minute, see whether or not that's going to clean up. Since this had verdigris in it, I'm going to drop that in the vinegar. You can see just a little bit of green right here. Drop that in, drop that in. Okay, let me first take a paper towel, dry any of the vinegar on the outside of this. Then I'm going to use some soapy water and wash it. Do I like these particular earrings? Not really. You can see this really needs to be washed. This is like filthy. Maybe when it's clean, I'll like it a little better. And that needs straightening still. If you're going to break it before you put a lot of work into it. All right. All right, that's my vinegar brush. Put it over there on the vinegar thing. This is my soapy brush, but first I want to see if I can't brush out some of that. Because these are rhinestones, I don't want to drop it in the water, but I want to see if I can't get some of that dust and dirt out of there, because these are pretty dirty. All right. I got some of it. It's definitely looking better. And this is a fairly stiff brush. Well, it's definitely prettier than it was. Let's compare the two. Can you see the sparkle on the one compared to the other? This got one stone here that sparkles on that. All right, I don't know if you can tell. But let's clean this up too. And you can see that whoever wore these used hairspray, put their earrings on, sprayed their hair. Don't do that. Wouldn't be prudent. Okay. Flashback there, huh? Okay, I am going to damp brush that. And what you do is you put it in the water and then blot the water off it. And that way you can, oh, that's so much better. Oh, yes, 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 yes. See? Can you see? I don't hate these as much as I did before. Should blot that better. I mean, oh, definitely sparklier, much sparklier, don't you think? Look at that. Okay, I'm thinking I almost like these. All right, these can definitely get straight up water on them. They don't need to be blotted off. You just want to clean them good. Clean any of that vinegar off them really good. Down in there. All right. Dry them. And that's how we clean the vinegary stuff off and shine up some rhinestones there. Okay, this pair here is ready for somebody to own it. Anybody want a pair of earrings? I donated a whole bunch of stuff to Renew Ministries today. I just took them over a bin about, you can't see, but it's about that big and about that deep full of stuff. I just went to the my craft shed and opened some bins and just pulled, so I didn't even look at it. I have no idea what I gave them, but I know I didn't need it. Okay, some more vinegar. I don't know if that, it's awfully bright green for being verdigris, but okay. So it's possible it could be some kind of paint. I don't know. There's a little bit right there. You want to make sure you get every little tiny bit of this. Is it gone? All right. Put that in soapy water. Clean any vinegar off from that. Let that dry over there. All right, soapy water. If this was a pearl still, we wouldn't be doing any of this. We'd be dry brushing it and maybe damp brushing it, but this is not. This is, oh, that looks pretty good. But I've only got one of those, so why did I bother? I don't know, because I could. All right. Yeah, that still has some vinegar in it. I mean, some verdigris. All right, let's brush. And yes, you can see where the pearlization's coming off on that. It will with using vinegar like this because it's an acid. You don't put acid on even fake, what are they called? Pearls. Fake pearl. I am so bad about losing whatever it is that's working in my brains there. Yeah, okay. Do I see any more green on that? A little bit right here. A little bit right there. Ugh, that's nasty stuff right there. Okay, let's put that back in. Let that one soak. Pull this one out. See it right there? Can you see it right there? Right there. All right. I may just pull all these, yeah, see that big flake of pearl? All these fake pearls out. and try to replace them. Maybe with rhinestones, or I don't know if I got any holeless beads that size. Anyways, let that soak in there. You can use vinegar on this. You can use ketchup on this. A lot of different things you can use, and basically what it is an acid. You could use lemon juice. So if you don't have vinegar in your house, I don't understand you, but yeah, you know, not everybody likes vinegar. Look at how dirty that brush is. Can you see it? Pretty dirty. All right. Put you back in there. Let you soak. All right. Now, nothing that's in there except maybe these. These are definitely worth saving. Those people would love. If any of that other stuff got destroyed, I mean, it's like, oh well. Okay, let's go back to just some cleanup and put it away, because, you know, there's nothing really wrong with some of this stuff. But you do want to clean any biologicals, any dust, any dirt, and just make it clean, you know. See, he's pretty. I'm going to take the paintbrush there from the soapy water, just run over him, give him a quick brushing down, take a paper towel, buff him out. Okay, buff, buff, buff. Oh, that's better. And he's ready for a new home. Ta-da! Okay, let me, I just need to get something so I can put them all in. This is just a medical bottle. Anything that's all is in good shape. Look at this. This is in good shape. It just needs to be wiped down. And again, just take the brush. I could just dump it in a pan of soapy water, but I am in my craft room and not in my kitchen. So go across everything. And this is a fairly old piece of jewelry, but I love it. I think it's beautiful. All right, let's clean. Let's this here does need to have a rhinestone in it, so this is not totally ready to be put into the just needs a home thing, because it'll be quick to fix this. But we do want to clean it up, make it nice so that there's not any remnants of its last owner. I'm going to put it over here because it needs just a little bit of love. This here is a butterfly. I showed you that before. All he needs is a good cleaning. And this time I am not going to soak that in water because it's got rhinestones. It's got enough moisture on it to pick up anything that's left on here, although it looks brand new. Clean that. Okay, that's ready for a new home. Yay. Okay, let's see what else we got. These are dirty, so let's clean these. There's nothing wrong with them other than they need a little love with a damp brush. I'm just going to go over them like this here. Wipe them down. Do the back side. Wipe them down. Wipe the stem. See how much prettier? Let's see if I can show you the difference between them. Can you see how this one here got a lot more sparkle to it? All right, that's because this one's dirty. It's dirty. Dirty bird, dirty bird. Okay. All right, let's go in the back here. Now the center stone, that could take water without damaging it, but these rhinestones that are set around the outside, you do not want them to get wet. Also, if you can't get into someplace with a paper towel, get a little cotton swab, just go around it. You want to make sure you get all the water off mat. Polish it up. Make sure all the water's gone. All right. These here, like I said, well, most people, jewelers and stuff, will replace the earring backings, although there's absolutely nothing wrong with these earring backings. I do clean them because, let's face it, we don't want yes, I just wet that with hot soapy water. And now if they had verdigris on them, toss them. If they have anything wrong with them, toss them. I mean, they're cheap, they're good for whatever. All right, those go in. They need a home. This part here, these tend to collect more dirt than that type I just cleaned. All right, this has got rhinestones, so I did dry the brush off because we do not want to get water behind those rhinestones. Are they pretty? Not really. But can you see the rhinestones on them? Yeah, I guess you can see the little bit of sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. They're very industrial looking. And this is bringing the shine on those rhinestones, so. Stem clean. Wipe it down. Okay, you get the idea of how to clean. Okay. Now let's, I'm going to pull that stuff out of the vinegar. Okay. All right. Can you see the spots where it used to be a bright green and now it's just a blacker gray? There's a little bit of green left in that right there. Let me scrub on that. But it has damaged the metal. So it has taken the coating off it, and that's why it's got some, why it's no longer silvery underneath. But you want to make sure that it's not just dirt or schmutz or leftover. So you want to scrub it really good. But yeah, no green. It's greenless now, except for his little eye. Okay, let's dry it out, and then I'm going to wash it out because we do not want that vinegar staying in there. And then this pussycat, once he's been washed, will be good. And this is my soapy water brush. Okay, let's scrubby, scrubby, scrubby soapy water. I'm going to take my Q-tip here and make sure he's dry in all those crevices. Okay. All right, I think we got all the things. Now, make sure that's a dry brush again. Clean his little scepter, clean his little face. Okay, his body part, his body, whatever, let me go back this way. Oh, it is this way. clothespins, okay? When you have pins, close them up. All right. You scrub his body with some soapy water. There we go. All right. And he's ready for a new home. Want to see him up close? Come on. Focus on the kitty cat. There you go. All right. This here just needs a good cleaning. It is a, what did I say it was? Sarah Coventry. Anybody's into Sarah Coventry's? Contact me. I have a piece. I thought it was an M, but I think it's an H now. So if your name's Helen or Helene, as in Tina Helene, there I have an H. All right, let's put that away. Okay, we have some owls that need just freshening up. All right. Clean his back off. I never did figure out what it says on the back of that. Should I figure that out? Let's see. Let me use this magnifying glass because it does have a maker's mark on it. Yeah, it looks maybe like Nemo. I don't know. I don't know on that one. So, it's nobody I've ever heard of. Okay, let's put him in the needs a good home bin. Okay, there's a pretty little pin. Did it have a maker's mark at one time? It does look like those are lettering, but I can't tell. Doesn't matter. I probably wouldn't know who they were anyways. I know. I am a terrible jewelry representative. I don't represent jewelry. I represent, let's save this little piece. All right. Anyways, Renew Ministries, the people I donated to today, they sell all their pieces for $2. So if you got a dress and you just need one piece that fits, that goes with that, you don't want to spend a fortune, stop over at Renew. They're open like Tuesday through Saturday maybe. But they're over across from the food bank on Macon Road in Perry. So, yeah, go check them out. All right, I got a bunch of little earrings that need to be cleaned, but I want to put them on cards, and that way they can, I don't have to re-find their partners. Okay? Anyways, that's all I'm going to do right now on camera for cleaning, because you get the idea. You just clean. I won't be doing anything to this here. This here's very old, okay? And it's beautiful. It's, I don't know if it's Victorian or what, but it's gorgeous. It's all hand painted, and a lot of the painting is coming off. Do the artist part of me want to go in with my little tiny liner brushes and put those roses back in? You bet I do. Am I going to? No, because that would destroy the value of it. Does the value mean anything to me? I'm not reselling this stuff, so yeah. But I don't want to, I would hate to do that to some piece, you know, just ruin it when I can see the beauty in what it is right now. Oh, this here. My sister said, that looks like goldstone. The gold part, the bronze looking, looks like bronze mica powder to me. But I looked it up and I'm going, oh, she is probably right. I had never heard of goldstone, but it's a very, very pretty piece thing. And that's an inlay. And I really wish I could fix this. I don't know. Now that I know that that's not, you know, like a mica powder type thing, I don't want to destroy it. I'm wondering if I can maybe glue that piece back in. Oh, I don't know. But you can tell by the brass part that it's an old piece. And you can see the handmade things here. And they got a little metal thing. It's just a cool piece. I just wish I could restore it to its natural beginnings. So wish I could solder too, because that just needs a solder there, a little bit of solder here. But I have never tried soldering. So there's that. All right. Okay. I've soaked these in the vinegar and I've scrubbed them with the brush and rinsed them off and dried them off. Now we're going to clean them up a little bit. Get rid of those there. Can you see how much cleaner that is? Do you see that there's no more of that green yucky? Don't know where that, oh, there it went. And I don't need that. We're going to throw that away. Okay. Let's see if I can pick these out. Oops. Now these are a, said that right there. Get some leverage on it. There we go. These are a, clip-on. So let's see if I could read that now that it's been cleaned. Here, let me take my glasses off. Get the magnifying glass. Let's see. It says, definitely says something. Have it bottom side up, I think. Okay, patent. Let me check the other one. See if the other one's clearer. Where's paper towel here? Polish it a little bit. All right, was it this direction? Nope, this one. All right, let's see. Oh, it looks scratched. Still says PAT on the top and the bottom. Looks like 925, but just may be a very long number ending in 925. Okay, because it's the wrong color for it to be silver. And I think we tested it. Let's test it again. It's right here. Now that it's been cleaned, let's see. Yeah. It's not scratching like it's anything. It's a very... Now, ate that up real good. Nope, see, it ate it up. So the patent number just happens to end in that same number. So anyways, happens, I guess. Ooh, the coating came off on that one and it stayed in the little thing right here. Yeah. It's kind of gross, huh? because of the glue. Yep, there's the glue on this one too. Come on. There. That one came out good. Put that in the trash. This one did not want to come in. It's got some still green, so maybe, I don't know, under the glue was still, maybe we can treat it again. Alright, let's pull it out. Yeah, see the, can you see the green in the bottom here? Yeah. It probably got wet. That's probably why these pearls are in such bad shape, is it was probably somehow got soaked. That pearl went flying over my shoulder. Actually, I should call them a bead. They're not really pearls. They just have a pearlized coating on them. Yep, that there is unfortunate, huh? But that's okay. We know how to deal with that. We just soak it in some more vinegar because it cleaned up everything else. This is kind of a pretty setting, so we just need to bring some stuff back into it, make it pretty again, and get rid of that verdigris. All right, this one here just has the middle one still. There we go. Yeah, this one doesn't have any of that verdigris. Okay, so take care of that. We'll just set that right over there. Let's trash this stuff. These are not pretty. I was going to say not good eats. No, they're not good eats either. All right. All right, let's see what else we have here. Oh, look at that. No green in there at all. So much prettier. It does need to be a little bit buffed. There. Look at that. That there is a nice earring now. All right, where's the other one? Oh, where is the other one? There it is. Buff that. Make sure there's no green in that. Okay. Sparkly sparkle. All right. So that's a nice pair of earrings. Tina says she thought this might be Sacred Heart. A modern one take on it. I'm not sure what that means, but she knows her stuff. Anyways. Yeah, there's no more of that bad stuff on the back. Do I like them? Yeah. Somebody likes them. Bad thing. Okay, these here were absolutely filthy, and that one still has a little bit of, it's not verdigris, it's just dirt. And they're very hard to hang on to, so that's how come I missed a little bit on that there. All right. Okay, and there's the other one. That one came out pretty clean. Anyways. And those came out clean. And that one came out clean. Okay, so everybody in there is happy. Let me go ahead and put them back in the bowl simply because we know those have been cleaned. Oops, there's one of those. Bad beads. Bad bead, bad bead. Who are you going to call? All right. I've been carding earrings. And what do I mean by carding earrings? I've been putting them on cards. Like this here. It's kind of... So they're... Put away. These here, I tested them and I think they're gold. I mean, they're not, they're, I have to look more into them. All right, now, what goes in there? Glasses back on so I can see far away. Okay, one of the things I want to do is, I was trying this with my iPad, and, oops. All right, go on. And I think I might have better luck with my phone. There's Google. I go to Google, just go to the camera, and then just take the picture here. And let's see what it says about this. It's searching for other products. And look at, that's theirs. Probably a lot like what that looked like. Says antique Victorian floral brooch. Here's another one. There's another one. 45, 65. These look like they're in better shape than this one. Oops. Don't go. Don't go. Yes, I know it's DuckDuckGo, but we're actually using Google right now. Because Google has the whatever this is called. Don't you love my vocabulary? It's like, English is not my second language. Okay. Well, we do know it's a Victorian porcelain brooch. This one says Edwardian. And all right, they're pre-1890 is what that one's saying. So yeah, this is old. It's old. It's very pretty. It's brass on the other side. So nice piece of history. All right. Want to look this one up here. This one here. Let's back up. All right. Biddy. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right. Oh, that's how you get rid of that. All right. Let's. Tina said that this outside is probably goldstone. Let's see what we got for matches. $175, $400. That one says 60. I mean, prices are all over the place. 14 karat micro mosaic. It is a micro mosaic. That's for sure. Let's see what else we got here. Victorian goldstone pin. Micro mosaic, 1800s. That one right there kind of looks just like it, don't it? Well, no, it's not just like it, but it's close. Let's see what they have to say. Let's visit it. All right. That's all the gold stones. So you can see that that's definitely goldstone. Holy moly. There it is, $125. That looks like it's already broken too. Oh, look at that one's broken and chipped just like this one here. And they're wanting $125 for it. Holy moly. So I am not going to try to fix this. I mean, if it's still worth that kind of money, and it doesn't have the ornate backing on it. This one's a pendant where this one's a brooch. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm sorry, I keep hitting you. $99 for that one. Is that one like this? Not quite. I'm trying to find something that's more. Okay, I do not know why my phone just shut off. Anyways, we were going through this. I guess I got tired of going through this stuff. Sold out. Solid gold, 1800 Victorian. That's got a lot more gold on it than that does. And I haven't tested this for gold. I guess I need to do that, huh? Okay, this is going to take some editing because my phone kept shutting off because I forgot to empty the trash in it. All right, checking this on here. This here tests gold. This is goldstone, pretty sure. And this is whatever that mosaic is, the which I can't pronounce. And when we looked them up, we saw comps very much in the same condition as this for a lot of money. I'm like, okay. So we are not going to do anything to this here. I was thinking about maybe trying to glue these pieces back where they belong, or filling this in, or maybe removing the goldstone. And no, I think it stays just as it is. Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah, that's it right there. $13 vintage Royal Crown brooch. So let's see if we can find another picture of it and if anybody else is selling it. Yeah, not $50, I'm sorry. You guys into crowns? See more. But anyways, that's how you use this app. I'm going to fix that so it's not going to be worth that much anyways anymore. All right. What if it could tell me what these here are? Let's see. Well, thought you guys might enjoy. Could that be ammunition? Like a little tiny cannonball? No, those are too big. The Adams Freed Land Show. Let's go up here. Let's look. All right, those are bigger than, definitely. Okay. Yeah, that's bigger too. That's about the right size. Oh, it's got a U on it. We don't need a U. Insufficient. Whatever, that's not even English. But I do wonder, tree trunk grows and hash threads. I do wonder if it is like some kind of projectile that goes in a gun. I mean, that could kill you. You get hit by that, you're dead. But I didn't think about that until Vestable? What is that? An item of Teflon fabric for heat sealer. No, that is not what that is. Okay. Anyways, that very much could be that. I don't know. Let me clean it off. Clean it off. Now it cleaned off okay. Let's do another scratch. It doesn't scratch like butter. A lot of times your especially silver, it scratches like butter. Well, it's staying there. It's not dissolving it. But if it was something, wouldn't it have a purity mark on it? I guess I need to go study this stuff. How to use 18 karat gold tester on gold. When I get like that, there is something floating. It is dissolving right here and right up in here, and there's like a metal floating in it. And with silver, the silver will flash blue. I don't know what gold does. Huh. Maybe I need to research that. Can you? Yeah, I don't think you guys can see the stuff in it. Still hasn't dissolved it. I mean, it's still, I mean, it wipes off when you go like this, but it didn't dissolve it. All right. Okay, so I just Googled it, and let's try this again. They said, do a scratch on it. Take the acid. They said you do not need very much, just a little bit. Okay. Now, they said, do not get it on yourself. I did not. Can you see? No reaction. You know what that means? That means this is 18 karat gold, but it's not at all marked. Why isn't it marked? It's beautiful. Yeah, if that had turned green, that would have suggested it had copper in it. If it turned bronze, they said that would indicate a very low quality gold. If it turned blue, that would indicate silver. If nothing happens to it, can you see that? See where it's still sitting there? That means it's gold. And since we're using the 18 karat gold test, that means this is 18 karat gold. Could be higher, but I doubt it. If it dissolves, but dissolves slowly, or it dissolves and like floats a little bit or whatever, then it was a lesser gold. But as you can you still see it? It's not dissolving it. So that is good. All right, let's clean that off. Forget what they said this stone usually is. Slate stone? I think it's that. I don't remember. I was more focused on how to test for gold, because I really had never tested for gold other than, you know, I test for silver. Understand how to do that because it turns up pretty blue. But I wasn't expecting to get gold. All right. Okay, this right here, all these things here I tested, and they came up as silver or gold. And this here is 18 karat gold. This here is gold. And I did not test that. I'm not going to mess with that. I did test the silver. The silver definitely comes up as, and it's marked on the back here. 925 Peru, 18 karat on that there. Okay. What surprised me was these here are silver. Take that one and this one here. Both of these I did not think were pretty. Okay. The earring, the set of earrings, or the brooch thing. But let me pick that up so you can see. All right, can you see the blue? The little floaty things that are blue? See? Blue here, blue there. Yeah, it may, I don't know, it might be coated blue. This says 925 right there. Scratch it, test. Oh, that needs to be cleaned. All right, let's bring that down into there. That one there, definitely. See, these here is a lower quality silver than this. This has definitely got a lot more silver in it. All right, what else we're going to test here? This horse. I was surprised that the horse came up silver. Hi-oh, silver, away. Okay, let's bring that over. See the blue? Watch it blue. Isn't that a pretty blue? So that is definitely a silver horse. These little knots here, my sister goes, oh, test the knots, test the knots. They're Irish. They're Irish. Yes. They're dirty. They need to be washed. All right, let's check that. Wait for it. All right, you see the blue? Okay. You can see when it sits long enough, it all kind of comes up and floats. I always thought that was cool. What else did I want to? Oh, this here, which is to me not very pretty. I don't know what kind of stone that is. And I tested it just because I was like being goofy. And it's silver. Do you see the blue in it? It doesn't get a lot of silver, so it may be just coated. So yeah, that ugly little thing there. Let me check the back. The back might not be original. Can I get a scratch off, Matt? It's so little. It's very hard to hold on to it. Let me put the thing on it. Maybe I can hold it better that way. I'm not getting a good scratch. No, I'm not getting a good scratch. Let's see if what I put on there. It's taking a minute to dissolve. Oh, there's a little bit. I don't know. So maybe these are the original backings on these. But those are ugly. This here, which are very pretty. Yeah, I was surprised that these were right there and right there. I shouldn't have been surprised because these are very pretty and I might need more. I might need more. Ooh, this part is not reacting. Let's try again. Let's clean that off. And I've been kind of stretching it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Do it again. There we go. It gives a nice scratch. All right. So that one and that one. You can see this one looks a little not as silvery as the other one. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that says it's not silver at all. So are you lying to me? Did you lie? Where did I see you? Where did I see you? Right there. Oh, right there. Let me get the magnifying glass just to make sure that's what I was seeing. Goes like this right here. And it says 925. Would it lie to me? Would it? I mean, it scratches really nice. Nope, it is not silver. There's not a bit of blue in there, so it's lying. That's sad. It's sad that it would lie to me. But they're still pretty. Very pretty. So. All right. Oh, and these here, these are silver too. Bring that down. Might not have enough. Might not have enough stuff in it. All right. Clean it, clean it, clean it. Clean it, clean it. Give a new scratch. Ooh, that sounded terrible. And I'll scratch the wire too. The wires usually are not, but we'll test them anyways. Definitely. Oh, they're both. Look at, there's silver in both of that. Can you see the blue? See the blue, blue, blue. I gotta test this again. Maybe the acid had set too long. I don't know. Come on. Come on. Down it. No, it ate it. Nope, it's eating it. It is definitely not. All right, you guys have got to get out. You cannot be with the silver and the gold. You, even though you say you are pretenders. Ooh, that's a pretty scratch. Oh. Wow. So that's not, well, it could be a lower form of gold. It could be like a 10 karat. Because this is 18 karat testing. So I still don't know. It just said gold in those things. All right. Clean that all off. Clean, 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 clean. All right. Okay, friends, this has been really fun. What did we learn today? We learned that just because a piece is broken doesn't mean it doesn't have value. We also learned about goldstone. I had never heard of that. And the micro mosaic. Never seen a micro mosaic before. Very pretty. We learned that not everything is going to be marked. So test everything. Like this little horse, he doesn't have any purity marks on him. This here, nothing to indicate this is gold, this is silver. Also, when you have something that's very tiny and fine like this, good chance that it is a precious metal. So, yeah, that there is a beautiful gold ankle bracelet. Also, just because something isn't pretty doesn't mean that it isn't silver. I really, when I saw these, I wanted to embellish them because I thought they were very plain, but they're silver. I thought these were very ugly, but that's silver. I don't know what the stone is. It's a gray, not even a pure black, so it's not like it's onyx. I don't know what it is. We also learned that little pieces like this can be very, very expensive. Don't know how I'm going to get rid of this, but you know, $450 for that? Okay, we also learned that gorgeous pieces can lie to you. It says right here, 925. but this is not, and I've tested it 5 times. Okay, folks, it's not like, because my sister said sometimes there's a coating on here, and the coating will make it so you can't get down to the base metal. But I mean, I've scratched it so many times, I had to have gotten through that coating, I think. But they're still very, very pretty. But they're dishonest. What can I say? And we did learn how to test for gold, which I hadn't really studied because my sister just showed me how to do silver. She gave me the test kit. So I have this, which is for testing gold, but it works great on silver. So we did learn all that. We cleaned up a lot of verdigris, which is awful, awful stuff. And we saw some really pretty stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and come back and see me. This is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creation. And again, thanks to Darcy for the giving this stuff so that I can do this channel and show you all these things. And yeah, until next time, this is Bethany. Bye.